Hello guys, welcome back to Potential, and today we will take a look at another ultra-modern slash in-country unboxing, and that's this brand new Blackthorn Expeditionary Force expansion, which is sort of, new faction for in-country, and it's thematically about, super hardcore private mercenaries. So, lots of, we could say, different unarmaments, but also always from the sort of, high-tech range. And from the, renders on the website, it looks like pretty super mega giga tactical set, which I'm really looking forward what I will see. So we have the minis. I'm not really sure how much of them is. 8. Oh, one guy has sort of bent rifle barrel. So I will need some sort of hot air. Oh, it's nice to see this Russian submachine gun. Not really seen on the miniatures. Oh, we even have some female operator. I think this is the guy from the cover. No, it's not. There are 2 of them. But here we have sharpshooter for the squad. But it's the guy with the helmet. But the box art guy probably didn't make it to the to the actual release, because as you can see from the details on the shoulder, it's the same render, but they give him some sharpshooter rifle. Here he has some assault rifle, and the night vision here is on, here is off. So probably the guy from the box art is probably not inside the sorry. The guy from the box art is inside the box. So ignore the past half minute, it never happened. Instead, bask in the details of the kits. Details of the kit, because, well, again, as with the first edition of the INCOUNTRY and the starter set for the second edition, these are exceptional models. Great looking. Really great looking, guys. I'm quite surprised that not all of them have, night vision. Which sort of, give them the hardcore operator look. But they look great. Lots of details. Everybody is sort of, with individualized weapon and kit. It's quite a nice set of miniatures. And sort of, pretty usable for, almost all type of games, because you can, run them as some sort of, super special forces. You can run them as the private military contractors. You can, run them as some sort of, covert operation guys for the government. You can run them as some sort of, mafia, kill teams. There is lots of, potential in these guys. And there we got bases. Also, action tokens with, faction symbol and action complete. And again, reference cards. Regulars, allied mercenaries, and for control team. So sort of as with the previous factions, you get sort of a HQ, sort of, veteran specialists and regulars. I'm not really sure how, game-wise it will work together. Because it's like, it should be free squad against free squads. But all the free classes are on the first side, different quality. Which you can, tell from the, number of miniatures in the teams and stuff like that. Because the Direwolf Task Force is sort of, tier 1 force with 6 guys. These mercenaries are, sort of tier 2 with 8 guys. And then we have the militants with 10 guys, which all is sort of, different quality. So it, needs some sort of, thinking about missions and army compositions before play. It's not just, that you will roll it on the table and see what happens, which of course you can always do because, usually there are not even odds when in actual combat. And most war were basically won by the size with most troops. So anyway, that's how it rolls. And again, there is artwork and basic stats, and there are, special rules for the weapons and guys inside. So there is, some rules for body armor, even advanced body armor. Interesting. So we have sort of, toughness for the miniatures in the second edition. Marksman rifle, heavy rifle. Options for the veterans. Rules for subguns. Well, interesting. I always love these, small reference cards for your forces. Well, I will put it out and put it to inside the starter. So these were the Blackthorn Mercenaries expansion kit for second edition of INCOUNTRY. First of new factions. As I said in the review for the 2-player starter, the models looks really beautiful. I'm really looking forward to, to painting them because I think lots of details and lots of stuff will pop up once paint. And well, I wish lots of luck to the, Echo Dark Studios with the, reboot of the INCOUNTRY because miniatures look great. As I said in the previous video, I'm quite a huge fan of the first edition, so I'm looking forward to some games on the second edition, and I will, of course, report back here on my channel or all other social media. So that was Potent 4. Hopefully you enjoy it. And, I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. So don't forget to subscribe.